to tsuratsu ga kita. Your sleepy witch has descended from the stars. Hello, starshines. Happy Monday. Happy end of March. It is I, your Saturnian star color shape, Sleepy Stellaria. We're here again with our monthly media review. Hello, hello. Hi, Nimby. Hi, Savannah. Hi, Wilty. Hi, Rebel. Hi, Kami-tan. Hi, Red Club. Hi, CG. I hope everyone's having a good end to their month and a good start to their week. We're gonna talk about things that we did in March. Once again, this doesn't always happen. I feel like it's been happening lately. But it's once again a month that feels like it took forever and yet went by quickly. And get dragged on 10 million thousand years. Hello? Why is the call down there? Hello?
Yes.
Alright. Everything's just scooted somewhere else. That's awesome. It's been like that. No, I remember seeing it in a normal place. Was it? Oh no. Oh no. March was your birthday. Happy belated birthday. Did you have a good birthday? March Matt. That was my TTS on Twitch. For some reason it's a Mother 3 confirmed. Yeah, don't you dare. It's not April Fool's yet. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say that to me and get my hopes and my dreams up. You're nerdy witch. Hello. Actually, how could it be? You know what? Now I gotta TTS just to check why. Hello? Okay, why are you down there? Why? Maybe that'll fix it. Shrug. Maybe it won't. Only one way to find out. I don't even know why it was like that in the first place, honestly. Man, Mother 3. Oh, thank you, Savannah. Well, getting into it. Hi, Emma. What did I do? What did I do in March? What did you do in March? I guess I'll be finding that out, huh? Guess I will be finding that out. Hello?
I can't wait for Domo.T Life Mother 3 Silks on board.
Me? You know what? Same, honestly. Same. Hello?
Testing. Make sure you use Got Sleepy Witch 10 at checkout on your order of advanced GT to get 10% off your order.
I know, Ton. It is review time. He noticed. Oh, he's on time for that, chat. He's on time for that. Oh my gosh. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I love Got Sleepy Witch 10. Me too. 9 of Cups. Oh, you know what? Tarot really is being very kind. Very magnanimous today. Very generous. But what about this? Oh, Mimi's bot's being generous too. Thank you, Mimi's bot. It's stormed here for like maybe a little over half an hour. And I wish it still was. Mimi's wasn't generous to Kami-san. Okay. Well, I guess we can fight it then. I guess we can fight it. I'm sorry. Surgery indeed. That being said. Where? Hello?
Media review time. Note review coming on, many things to share with you.
No. Question. Is the ringtone playing? I feel like my sources look a little weird, and maybe that's the source of the problem. Okay, was the tarot sound playing? I heard it. in my ears, but I also hear the ringtone. No, okay. Alrighty. Okay. I think I see what the issue is. There's just a source that is not playing sound. Interesting. Hi Fox, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hold on one moment. Okay, we're all just saying no. No. Remember that game? Say no more? Hi, how you doing? I'm trying to figure out my source. Why isn't my source? Why isn't my source working? Where's my source? No. Yes. No. Where is it? OBS, I swear to gosh. My good golly gumdrops. We're being a little scuffed, but hey. No better time than like the end of the month, right? It shows it, so why isn't it? Maybe that'll fix it. We'll find out. You might be able to one-up Noton with your media review. Oh, I'm very interested in that because Noton likes to make me suffer every month. Every month. Without fail. So, feel free to tell me about your week so far. You read a lot and play many games. I'm so scared to know what you have in store for me today. I'm horrified. So, welcome to March's monthly media in review. What is that? If you're not familiar, at the end of every month, I make a presentation of things that I did, played, read, heard, watched, whatever, what have you, over the course of that month, and I talk about them, what they're about a little bit, and if I enjoyed them. I typically keep it to things that are new to me, whether it be completely new or a new version of an adaptation, what have you. But then after that, I open up to hearing from you guys. I usually put out a Google form about a week before media review in case people want to write in. But I also open up in the Stellarium Discord. There's a waiting room where you can come yap at me for 5 to 10 minutes about what you got up to. Doesn't even have to be about anything new to you. Doesn't have to be about something you liked. Maybe you hated something. You can tell me about that. We try and keep it relatively spoiler-free, but of course it's hard to skirt along the edges of that sometimes depending on what you're talking about or how you're talking about it. You get called out 7 times, what'd you do? You in trouble? Going to jail? And I start with things that I watched. No, you didn't get in trouble, that's good. You're being good, you're behaving. Gold star sticker for you. What did I watch this month? Oh, I remember. I watched 2 things this month. Only 2. I started watching Common Side Effects, because that's airing. And then I finally watched Look Back. I think that's all the new stuff I watched in March. Sometimes it's hard to remember if I don't make a note. But I was making notes, so... First up, we have Common Side Effects, which is an adult animated dramedy about 2 former high school lab partners stumbling upon a mushroom that can heal almost anything. Apart from, the corporate interests of the DEA, Big Pharma itself, and international businessmen. So we got a really fun, interesting, and surprisingly surreal and engaging series about, you're gonna binge this next Monday, JC? Yeah. I have to catch up on it, but we did start watching it. I really enjoyed it. I kind of just put it on being like, yeah, let's check it out. But between the content itself, which I find engaging, just on a premise level, really, it's also really visually stunning. It's not a style that I would say I like if you were to just look at a static image of the characters and the style and how they're drawn. But the way that they animate things and almost the cinematic quality that they put in everything, is really high quality in my opinion, and just a joy to watch how they present things. I would highly recommend checking it out, if for nothing else. Even if you wouldn't enjoy the content, I do, but still. It has, especially for like, no, I don't want to say that. I was gonna say like especially for, I guess people raise their eyebrows at like an Adult Swim show. I don't, because there have been great bangers from Adult Swim over the years, but I would say definitely give it a chance. Check it out if that sort of content or interesting animation techniques and executions interest you. I would definitely say give it a try. I'm excited to see where it goes story-wise, but I'm also just been enjoying, like I said, visually. It's surprised me. It's surprised me, the quality that goes into it. Speaking of, very similarly, Look Back, which is a animated film about Fujino and Kyomoto, who start off as two elementary school girls who share a passion for manga despite being very different people. Fujimoto, which... Wait a second. Okay, I understand. This is a story from Fujimoto, author of like Fire Punch and Chainsaw Man. Fujino and Kyomoto, Fujimoto. Okay, stick their names together. Fujimoto. Fujimoto has such a way of writing characters that really feel like people, and especially in a more down-to-earth setting like Look Back in comparison to like something with fantasy elements, it really shines through here. They really feel like young girls bonding over something they're both very passionate about, and that means sometimes they are super cute and charming, and sometimes they don't have so many great feelings. But they're very human in the way that they're depicted. Like it's gray, but in a very human way, to where it's not just good and bad. Visually beautiful, of course, because how could it not be? How could it not be? And just such little details in the way that emotions are displayed subtly and through scenery. It made me feel a lot of things, especially as an artist who started at a very young age. Slight, not like really spoilery, but a little bit. It even tackles some of those feelings of inadequacy when you're faced with like another artist, or when another artist can inspire you. And you know, the contrast between those types of feelings and the way they can coexist and manifest in your work, and the way that you treat something that you're passionate about or that you just have as a hobby is really, really beautiful. And also the bond between two young girls, very beautiful. Friendship is real, friendship is magic. Dear Princess Celestia, watch Look Back. That's what I learned. Also, thinking about it makes me want to cry, but I won't. Did I cry? Only a little. I managed to only do it a little. Also, it's only a 60-minute watch, so you got an hour? It's worth way more than an hour, I'll tell you that. What video games did I play? What video games did I play? That's a good question. Alright. I started Atelier Yumiya, so I can't speak on it too much, but we'll touch base on it a little bit. I played quite a bit of Nubby's Number Factory, and of course I've been playing quite a bit of Repo. Those were all new to me in March. Starting with Atelier Yumiya, which is an action RPG, the newest in the Atelier series, a beloved franchise for me. But it's just a story about Yumiya and her companions confronting memories, and despite any uncertainties they may have, forging ahead in the path they believe in. I have not played this much, partly because I haven't had time, and partly because of game issues. But I, as we know, have a lot of strong feelings about it. After all, it it inspired the birth of the Crash Out command, of course. I wasn't hating it. It was a little bit fun. Yumi, don't make that face. Don't. And now you guys can use it for whatever you want, I suppose. But I think the characters are cute and interesting. I already want Yumiya and Ayla to hold hands a little bit. Oh, what's wrong, Savannah? And I'm curious to play it more. It doesn't quite feel like an Atelier game to me. It's lacking some of what I would think like are fundamentals of the series, but I didn't get to play it too much yet, so I'm gonna withhold judgment other than crashing out for reasons that we've already discussed and don't need to be rehashed. Next up, we got Nubby's Number Factory, which I have gorilla streamed on YouTube a couple times. And probably will again. It's a Plinko style roguelike. We're working at a number factory. Gotta make bigger number. If you don't hit your quota, the sun explodes. This is the game. This is Tony. This is Nubby. We're playing the game. We're doing our best. Make big number. Make good deck. Get good item. Don't fluff it up. It's actually pretty fun. Especially when you get a good rotation going. Although sometimes Nubby hates you and will just go down to heck. Even though you're trying really hard to just get him to hit numbers. Please, Nubby, come on. But no. Sometimes he won't. That's okay. It's still fun. It's still silly. I enjoy the meme old style aesthetic. You can't go wrong there. And then, of course, we got Repo, which a lot of people have been enjoying. It's a co-op horror game that mainly deals in physics-based gameplay, proximity voice chat, things can see you, things can hear you. You gotta venture into environments to extract valuable objects, meet your quota, get the heck out of there. That's about it. I haven't touched it modded. I know a number of people who have. I have not yet. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Yama and Kami have been working on a mod pack for it, which I'm horrified of. I think Friends and I have made it to level 8. I'm not sure how many there are. I think Berry City hit 10 with another group of people. And I will be playing this again Wednesday with Hex because we're trying to do better about it. We're trying to get better. We're gonna improve. You guys cooked? Oh no. If you guys cooked, that means I am cooked. I need to scrub my repo VODs and I've been putting it off. Wow, this is gonna be a really short media review. I felt like I did a decent number of things, but I'm already on literature. What have I read? You removed some of the stuff that was too fluffed. I know Yama told me that there was one thing that he wasn't gonna tell me about. He was gonna let you explain it to me, question mark? I think that was a conversation, and I won't be able to stream it, and you'll explain it to me. Something like that. Something like that. Ah, oh. Oh. You know what he's talking about. Lovely. I can't wait. Alright, so I didn't read anything new this month. I couldn't even bring myself to read any new fan fiction. What I did read were old bookmarks. Nothing. Usually I cycle between comics and manga and fan fiction, but nothing is scratching my sleepy brain. Nothing is. So I just made a list of some manga that I'm currently reading that got updated in March. So we got some updates for Blue Exorcist, Witch Hat Atelier, the JoJo Lands, Chainsaw Man, Omniscient Reader, Orby, Baby Tyrant, Villains Are Destined to Die, and Dandadan. Those are some of the things I read that I know had updates and merch. I probably could have added to this, but that's what we got. That's what I got. My reader brain doesn't want to latch on to anything new. I did start it when it first started, but then after a couple chapters, I decided to let them build up. That's typically what I do with serialized manga, is I will let a few chapters build up and then go read them. Just one makes me want to cry. I think the only ones I check per update are Chainsaw Man, Orby, and Dandadan right now. Everything else I try and be a little more, I try and wait a little more so I have a little more to read. Yeah, oh my gosh, we're already at the end of my media review. That means I won't be here for 10 hours. Bless. Music. Oh my gosh. Music. Chat. The new Coheed album finally dropped. Vaxis 3, the father of make-believe, is here. What do you mean? Oh no. Oh yes. Oh yes. Coheed and Cambria are one of my favorite bands, and they have been for a very, very long time, since I was a teenager. And if you don't know about Coheed and Cambria, they're a prog rock band that's been going a very, very long time, that has been telling a spiraling, how do you even describe the story? The albums tell a story. It's also a multimedia project in that it has comic books that have been published and novellas. It's very similar to what I actually wanted to do with my story at one point. But the main slice of the entree are the musical albums that go through the story. A sprawling sci-fi epic featuring sad boy stuff and cool things, and I literally cannot form the words. I would have to do a whole presentation on the world that Claudio's been building in Coheed and Cambria. Because like I said, this is Vaxis 3. This is the third Vaxis album specifically, which is not even a part of the main thing. This is Vaxis 3, the father of make-believe. It's so fluffing good. With the Vaxis albums, Coheed and Cambria have been getting a little bit out of their typical wheelhouse sound-wise and playing around a bit more, and it's been such a fantastic journey. And hearing their sound evolve and trying new things has been such a joy, and really encompasses the story of Vaxis himself and sort of how it's inside the main story but also outside. And it's also served as a meta way for Claudio to start winding down the story itself. He's talked about how, like, it's been like 20 years, y'all. We're starting to wrap things up for the band, for the story, all that sort of thing, you know? Like, he's ready to finish telling this story that he's been telling for a long time now, that he's injected his personal life into, his heart and soul. I have so many thoughts and feelings. A couple standouts on the father of make-believe. Let me go take a look. I'm pretty sure we have a few numbered tracks. I think we have Continua 1 through 4. And anytime a Coheed album has numbered tracks, they're gonna be bangers. I'm just saying. So yeah, we have the Continuum 1 through 4. But in general, Someone Who Can's really good. All of the Continuum is good. They're all good, but specifically, I guess, maybe So It Goes or Tethered Together. My face? What do you mean? Man, I gotta have a Kohi rant one of these days. One of these days. One of these days. But then Marina also released, oh, I love Marina, previously of Marina and the Diamonds, but now she is just Marina. She will always shine like a diamond to me though. She gave us 2 new songs, Butterfly and Cupid's Girl, but I'm in love with Cupid's Girl. So I'm gonna put that one on here. It's a bop, lyrically so clever and fun, a banger. It's very sleepy core. I'm gonna shoot someone with a bow and arrow. That's all I will say. This is a threat. That's it. That's all I got. That's it. That's all I got. I just had very short things. Very short things to talk about this month. Oh, cracking my knuckles. Wow. Really? A 30-minute sleepy media review? Wait, now I feel at peace. I feel at peace. I feel healed. No, I'm not ranting today. I did my media review. It's over. It's Jover. Now I can bother. Oh, I can bother Kami? Kami, are you prepared for me to bother you? Kami's like, wait, I was expecting to have more time. I don't see my Discord audio source either. Where are my audio sources? I don't know what Noton did with them, but I know it was him. Sleepover? I'm not having a sleepover today. I don't know what Noton did with my audio source. Add existing? Destroyed? Strange. Wahaha. Wahaha. Oh, I had you turned down still from Maple. Hi.
Oh, I still have you turned down as well.
I exist now.
I know I'll probably need my media review stuff because.
Oh, I got you. You wrote so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. I was saying I wrote a lot.
You did. You know what? I try not to read them beforehand, so that I go into it blind. Okay, here you go. It's sleepy over. That's my. This is my mod Kami because now it's time for people to yap at me about their media review, and he's first.
So, I wrote about like 3 things that I played/watched during March.
Mm-hmm.
Like those. Like, obviously, I also had my birthday during March, but that didn't really do much besides game on that too. So, but so there was obviously Repo, which you already talked about as well. So I don't really have to explain much about Repo. I watched this South Korean animated movie that like came out I think like 2006 or so. It's called Achi and Shipak. And I also played the other day. I played Enna Green Barbecue, which I really enjoyed that too. So, but I guess I'll first talk about Enna Dream Barbecue. It's if you know about the Enna series by Joelji on YouTube, then you pretty much know what you're going into when playing the game. It's like an interactive adventure type game. It's like very like if you know Enna, it's like very bizarre and little like almost like a retro video game in a way. Like not like retro, but like I don't know how to describe it really. But yeah, compared to the shorts though, like, and I know in the shorts there's Enna has like the blue and the yellow side, which the yellow side's like the masculine voice, like that's the happy side, and the blue side's the feminine sad side voice. In Dream Barbecue, it's a different Enna. That's there's a white and red side. Like the white's the feminine voice, that's known as like the meanie, and the red's the masculine salesman. So like you'll have like the red side like trying to I don't know how to explain this very well, but like pretty much the white side would be like just like screams like well, like where's the boss, and like and all that stuff, and but yeah, in the game you control Enna, where she's, I guess, kind of like tasked with finding and presumably killing the person known as the boss. And there's like 2 routes you could take to get to the ending, which the 2 routes doesn't have changed the ending of the first chapter, but like it's just 2 different ways you could get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. But yeah, it's very trippy. It's a lot of fun. And I'm interested to see what they come out with for future chapters.
Oh,
and
chapters.
Yeah, because this was only the first chapter, so like it's pretty much like left off on somewhat of, I guess, like a cliffhanger in a way. Well, not like a cliffhanger, but like you could tell you're set up for another chapter. And then Achi and Shipak, that's how do I describe this? Well, it's essentially it's a movie that's like set in a future where humanity has like depleted all their energy supplies. So like the government, like I guess, managed to like engineer a way like make poop into energy. So citizens will have like an implant in their butt that's like an identity chip that so anytime they poop, they're rewarded with a thing called a popsicle called a juicy bar, which is very addictive and hallucinogenic.
Oh.
So yeah, you can you can see why I say the movie is pretty bizarre. But yeah, the 2 titular characters, Achi and Shipak, are basically 2 hoodlums that are end up in the wrong place at the right time, kind of. They discover the female protagonist, Beauty, who after incident with like she's essentially a adult film star, and they, I guess, like tried to like give her like well, they sent her to like some like director, and like he ended up like implanting a new chip inside her that like makes her and like she ends up being able to poop a lot, so thanks to that, the Achi and Shipak are like essentially have a way to get infinite juicy bars in a way, and that makes them a lot of money and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, other than the two characters, there's also the Diaper Gang, which is basically a bunch of little blue guys that were formerly human that like they turn the way they are as a side effect of how addictive the juicy bars are. So so they're looking for more juicy bars, but they can't poop, so they have to go through illegal means to get it. So there's a lot of gun violence in the movie and stuff like that. It's
Shut up,
and their leader is essentially like a dictator, like very like I would say reminiscent of, well, I don't know if I well, reminiscent of dictators. That's just, yeah, they're basically just trying to get control of all the juicy bars and stuff. So the movie is just an experience. Like I can't really like explain any more without going into too many spoilers, but like it's just a trip. Like the art style I'm not a huge fan of, but like the animation for 2006 was really crazy and just it was great. Repo and Anna Dream Barbecue I would definitely recommend, just because they're, if you love, well, Repo's just a fun game to play with friends and like very clippable. Like there's just to be so many funny moments, and Anna Dream Barbecue is great. Like if you already or know about the Anna series, like you'll know what's going on when you get into it. Achi and Shipak, it's an experience. I don't know if I could really say if I could recommend it or not, but like it's really up to you to decide if you want to watch it or not, just off of the description of what I've said so far. But yeah, that's basically most what I consumed in March.
Pretty interesting array of things.
Yeah, two very, I guess, bizarre things, and then Repo, which Repo can be
kind of bizarre,
scary and bizarre as well.
You're just having a trippy March. My goodness.
Yeah.
You can't say you did
But yeah.
nothing though, because a lot of food for thought there.
Yeah, because the movie, like I watched it earlier in March, like at the very beginning of March, so I had to like go back and like read the description. I'm like, yeah, this it was a trip of the movie. Yeah, I guess that's basically all I have for March to talk about.
Pretty good. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, Sleepy, for having me.
Of course, anytime. Thank
I'll go
you.
back to moderating in the chat.
Let's see. No, see, I'm not reading your homework. Whoever submitted as guess, no, because I'm not reading your homework. Unless you're not here. Then I'll read your homework. That's not how this works. You gotta fill your name out on your homework. You're gonna get a 0. Whose grade is this? Whose grade is this? You better hop in the waiting room if you're here. Nope. Sleepy Sensei ain't playing these games. Probably could guess, but I'm not reading the homework. Guess smile emoji. That's all I see. Why must we play these games? Welcome back, Savannah. Why must we play these games? I'm just gonna move on without you. Yep, he was done. He was done with his review. That being said, even if you didn't submit your homework via a form, if you still want to come and yap with me about anything you did or experienced in March, feel free to hop in the waiting room. Otherwise, I gotta ping Rabu. 07. I'm not even gonna read it. Fine, I guess I'll read it. Whenever Noton wants to make me miserable. I also did Choco's Crunch, yeah? Yeah, I did. Let's see. Guess is homework. Guess Smiley is their name. I'm reading it. I don't think I could guess, actually. I don't think I could guess. They said they've been playing some nostalgic games lately, like Temple Run, Zombie Tsunami, Resident Evil 4, and Code Veronica, and some Crash Bandicoot. First two they mentioned they always played it on their tablet as a tune. The other two are from when they would play them on the PS2 with their dad. That's not cabbage, is it? That's not cabbage, is it? This sounds like a cabbage answer. This sounds like a cabbage answer. Would you recommend or not recommend them? I recommend the first two and Crash Bandicoot as they are rated G, but if you're scared of gore or not one for horror like Resident Evil, play it with someone who you know won't scare you, because I almost had a seizure because of my dad scaring me when I play it. This sounds like a cabbage answer. No, Notan, I know Notan didn't fill out the form, and they would not be that simple. I think that might be a cabbage answer, especially since he was on for like the first time in a while. Don't know. Not sure. I'm bothering Notan to see if he's ready. If not, okay. Waiting for Notan to join the waiting room then. Cause who's ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Hajime yo. Let's see if this one. I made strawberry soda to have. I'm enjoying it immensely. I'm gonna count it as a sweet treat. It's already been warming up on this part of Saturn, and I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it. I wish it continued storming though. There's a lot happening in the upcoming month, I feel like. Let me see. What kinds of things are happening in April? Mina's birthday. Ekta. Oh. not the tippy fish. Oops, I almost did that. April Fool's Day is tomorrow. Stay safe out there. Hi, Joel. Oh, what the heck? Joel! No time. Oh, there he is. How are you, Joel? It's Happy April Fools in your time and almost April Fools in my time. How's the future? Oh. What? No! Jolty, no, I need that, please! No, Jolty, please! I'm so looking forward to that. No, I need it. Hand it over. Don't shred it. No, it's not gonna be this mean. No, Hi, Notan.
Hello.
What do you got
How
for
are you
me,
doing?
Notan? You know what? I'm mentally preparing myself. How are you?
Well, I'm doing fine. I'm doing great.
Oh, great. Okay, alright. Alright.
So,
Time for some
this
juice.
month... Yeah, I was gonna get some juice to drink to talk. So, but I can just talk.
Go get your juice.
But then we'd be waiting.
So?
So,
I was already waiting.
And-
Go get it.
alright, I'll be right
Thank
back.
you. Gotta stay hydrated. That's very important, Starshines. Work on it soon enough. Guys, I think I may have just fluffed up. Oh no! 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 You know how I just mentioned that strawberry soda I made? So it's sitting here on my coaster, and I go to get some hand sanitizer, and some of it got in my strawberry soda.
Delicious.
I give up. I give up. I give up.
Yum, hand sanitizer, strawberry
up.
juice. Hell yeah.
I give up. I give up.
Sanitized strawberry juice.
Sanitize me,
Delish.
Captain. I'm so upset, actually.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna crush you into paste in no time.
I'm back, though.
Yeah, welcome back.
Hello. So this March, I had played 2 games. Well, I played multiple games, but like the 2 I really want to talk about. Well, 3.
Okay. I'm still gonna drink it. Go on.
Card, ENCL is made by Anti-Curates, the people that made like Bloodstain, as our go vote. Well, I
What's
guess
it called?
produced, not made. Card
Oh, cards to the sky.
ENCL.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what
So
NCL is.
the game is pretty good, right? I was trying to stream it and play it. I actually fucking crashed the game, which is funny. But it takes like all their IPs and kind of just like, oh yeah, these worlds, we got to go through it and like fix them. They have like a virus in it, and like you're this renowned virus fixer type of guy, and it's a card game, but it plays like Super Bullet Break, where you don't make your deck. They give you a pre-made deck, and then you either battle or you pick up cards to edit your deck in a way, right? That is something I really fucking hate, because if I can do a certain build, let me do that build. I don't want to conform to a new type of playstyle where it's just like, oh, now we want you to do banish and draw cards, or we want you to do conversion cards, or we want you to do transform cards that you have to meet certain conditions for. And it's just like, all right, cool. I have to watch out for this, and then how you move is by using the card, and certain cards move you up and left and right and down. You can only have 3 action points, and if you break them, then you get a new action point. Some cards are 0 cost. There's a lot of things you gotta look out for, and it's just like, okay. I did 2 stages. I got to the 3rd stage, and then the 3rd stage kind of just kicked my ass over and over for the last 2 hours, and I was just like, well, fuck this. Like, and then I broke the game. Like, it literally broke the game. The game crashed, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna play this anymore. I'm good.
Oh my gosh.
I will say, if you have better RAM than I do, because it's probably because the only reason why I crash is because my RAM is ass. Found out I only have 8 gigabytes worth of RAM. So, if I had more RAM, and maybe would it have crashed? I don't know. But like, yeah. I was playing Gal Guardian Demon Purge 2, Server of the Dark, which is a sequel to Gal Guardian Demon Purge. This time you don't play as humans, you play as demons, and the demon realm, your demon maids that serve a overlord named Overlord Maximilian.
Oh.
Or Maximum, wherever you want to call him. This just call him fucking Max for short.
You know, that's fine, because I can't trust you to know which name is right. I'm sorry.
No. It's Maxim.
Maxim?
Maxim. It's something it's like that. It's so fucking dumb. It's so dude, either you call him Maximilian or just call him Max.
Let's just call him Max.
That's how
Let's just call him Max. It's fine. You can say Max.
And you go into the castle, you just like, oh man, our castle, Max castle is being destroyed. Just go figure out what's going on. You see Overlord Max get fucking one shot, and you're just like, oh wow, damn, that fucking sucks. And you find out that it was an inside job. You fight the person that betrayed, who was the double agent. They get away, and then Max becomes a fucking skeleton because apparently he was able to put a portion of his power or his soul into his fucking skull, and then all his bones shattered across the demon realm. So it's your job to gather all his fucking bones to go, all his fucking bones. I don't know how many bones he's fucking got. He's a demon, so he could have more than 364 bones. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the average bone count. I won't even lie to you. I'm like, but it's a Metrovania. You have equipment. You have I guess Demon Lord power, which like he gives you certain buffs like double jump, air dash, shit like that. So yeah, I will recommend it because if you play the first game, it's a true Metrovania. Like, it's not like, oh, stage 1 Metrovania or stage 2 Metrovania. It's like, oh, here you are, and now you gotta go everywhere else. Have fun. No help. Sometimes things connect to each other, sometimes it doesn't. And then the third game is the gacha game. Yeah, it's the gacha game. Madoka, however you pronounce the other name to it. Etc. Right? So, it's a really good game, right? It goes through the story of the very first one so far, as I can see. If you have never experienced the anime, like, you can technically experience in a new way, more condensed and more like without the transitions and like you get a 30-minute anime within like 15 minutes, right? And I don't know how you call it. Like, it's more condensed and it's more like streamlined. They take all the important bits from the episode and smash it into one. Or smash it into 10 minutes. The gameplay is very good. It's very simple. There's no artifacts. There's no super grind stuff that you gotta do. It's just like, hey, go through the episodes. If you want to reread the story or relearn the stories, you most definitely can, or you can skip. The game is, you can play the game fully auto, right? And then it will tell you like, hey, only on boss battles that you can't just auto. You actually have to play the game.
Oh no.
Everybody, all the voice line is in Japanese, so that's fine. When you use your ultimate, you can cancel your ultimate. So if you fuck that up, you can just like, oh, I want to use my ultimate. Ah, psych, fuck you. Also, you can skip animation for your ultimate, so you don't have to rewatch your ultimate over and over again. You like, once you see it once, you'd be like, oh fuck it, I don't have to see it again. But I will say the premium currency, which are the gems in the game, for a 10 pull is 3k. And like they be giving you like 10k. I mean, like no, not even 10k. Like 10 to 30 gems. Sometimes 100. So the grind is real for that shit. There is PvP in that game. So if you are well, you might be number 1, or you could be top 10. I don't know. I do not know about the pity system in it. I have not reached pity, I guess. I think I found a bug in the game. I don't know. I'm not gonna really look online and be like, is this a fucking bug? Because like honestly, like it doesn't really bother me. I will figure it out some way or the other by overpowering it or trying to fight the boss that I need to fight. But besides that, like, I think it's a good game. I think if you never really experienced the Mokuda series for Magical Girl, Madoka Magica, I believe that's what it's called, right? Then this gacha game would be great. Otherwise, I have played Repo with you and other friends. I enjoy that game. There's not much for me to say about it. But I will say if motherfuckers start using mods in it, I will not be playing the game with friends anymore. So I do hope.
I know. We'll play it unmodded, don't worry.
So, like, I'm not a mod guy.
I got you.
Like,
don't worry, I know. We'll always have on mod game, no time.
Yeah. I have read. I reread. And I'm gonna be honest.
What?
The Reborn Young Lord is an assassin. I want you to know I stopped reading it at chapter 13, and it got up to chapter 68. And it's quite different from my Reborn series I read, because this deal with a sibling that is like a shadow assassin. He goes around killing people and like taking on targets, and like he was ultimately like surrounded by the White Knights. Well, the Warriors of Light, let's call them that. Yeah, that's what they call themselves. They call themselves the Knights of Light or Warrior of Lights, one of the two.
I do.
And the guy is just like, well, I'm gonna take you all down, but eventually he doesn't, because somebody shows up, which is a familiar face to him, which is his brother. And his brother is just like, hey, it's over. Like, I'm here to put an end to this. I'm going to kill you. And he's just like, I did all this for you, though. Like, I was told to live for you. I was told to. I was told to, you know, to be an assassin. And the guy's just like,
Sorry.
well,
You don't say. You don't have any like You just like, he did this, he did that, and then he did this, and I'm like, who?
well, my bad. Come on.
No, I don't want you to tell me.
My bad. What? I'm just trying not to say names, man. And the plus, I don't like how his name is like a color. His fucking name is like a Cyan. It's just like, man, that's
Cyan?
a color name. Yeah, Cyan. It's like a fucking color name. I fucking hate that name. It's a dumb name.
What? I'll have
That's
you
why
know,
I call him a.
color names are cool.
I mean, yeah.
Unless they're cyan,
Cyan.
apparently. That's the name of a character show by Rock, too. You hate cat girls now?
From what series?
Show by Rock.
I have never seen that. Oh, Goku Black though was a great
No.
character.
No.
Zero Moto Plan. 10 out of 10.
You know what, no time.
But-
you go on whatever you're going on about. I'm being held hostage. It's fine. You say what you're gonna say.
I'm sorry. So Cyan, it was a shadow assassin.
Okay, see now.
Got betrayed.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. We know his name now. Sorry. That's
Because he used the power of the red mist. He was surrounded by the Knights of Light. Eventually, his brother shows up, and what's his fucking brother's name? I don't.
His brother. It's fine. As long as we know the
yeah, it's
difference
his
between
brother.
every
Yeah.
he you're referring to.
Yes. I don't remember his name. But his brother shows up and he does like, you know, a spiel about it. It feels like Final Fantasy 15 type of deal, right?
Okay.
Because one brother does something for the other, but that guy's a fucking asshole type of deal. So Cyan was about to get killed, but he got pissed off, and so he's trying to fight his brother. His brother is deflecting all of his attacks and just easily not getting hit. So his brother stabs him in the fucking chest, and he's just like, listen, you are the evil in this world and you have to be dead. You know, like, you have to be killed so peace can come over the world. And then he like fucking walks off. Cyan lets the red mist take over his body, goes in for one final rush attack, and his attack does not hit him whatsoever. It just literally, like, for some odd reason, does not even phase his brother. It's just like something is protecting him. And so his brother one-shots him with his holy sword, and then he wakes up 30 years ago. Like, it's like he was 40 when he was dead, and then he wakes up and he's back in his 11-year-old body. And so now he's trying to figure out why the fuck all the shit that had happened, and is it because of his brother being a conniving asshole, his older brother. So Cyan is doing everything he can to make sure that he is not going to live for his brother, to live for himself and protect the people that he loves and care about.
You're so interesting.
There's some. Why? I mean, that's literally just chapter 1. I'm not going any further.
You're you're great, buddy. You're great. This is always such a good time.
I just told you about chapter 1. That's all.
I know.
It's
I know. Thank
just-
you.
it's
What's
just
next?
chapter 1. Just chapter 1.
Just chapter 1. What's next?
Have I ever told you about oh, I started reading Valhalla Saga.
Oh.
So I just read you the description. The power of the Valhalla warriors is called Saga. It is the mighty magical power born from their achievements and deeds and their formalized. Thus, the more stories and legends of these warriors spread and linger in the hearts of many, the stronger their saga becomes.
So they're just using a
T-ho.
mechanic from ORV. Got it. Go on.
I don't know what that is.
That's okay.
T-ho, is T-A-E-ho. Yeah. T. I'm gonna call him T. T-ho himself was currently no warrior. However, he was the world top professional gamer in the game world of Dark Age. His character, Dragon Knight Kai, could rightfully be called a legend in his own right. His achievements, his story, all the accomplishments that the Dragon Knight Kai had accomplished in the game's saga Immortal Warrior. The story of the mortal warrior Lee Tai-ho unfolds on the battlefield of the gods Valhalla to put an end to Ragnarok, which threatens the world's very existence. A new saga begins at this very moment.
At this very moment, are you enjoying it?
I will say the art is very good, and there's great memes in it.
What's
Like,
he on about? Your guess is as good as mine.
It's a
He's on about
Maui.
Valhalla Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seem bored. No, I'm just listening intently,
Sorry.
trying to parse. I'm not bored. Luna asked.
No, I do not want to say. I do not want to say it again, Luna.
You sure?
I believe I said it incorrectly now.
Just one more time.
Oh. Do you know that there's gonna be 2 animes that's coming out from 2 manhwas that was very popular?
Yeah.
Like Survival Story of the Sword King in a Fantasy World?
Not that one.
Yeah, that one's getting an anime too. I'm looking forward to that one, and no, I do not. You know what? I'm gonna leave.
No,
Thank you very much,
after the
Levy,
end?
for having me here. Thank you very much for having me here.
Oh.
I do appreciate it.
No, Tan.
I hope that your stream goes well and that everybody else tells you about their review.
No, Tan, come on. What's the other anime? Come on.
I hope you have a great time.
What's the other anime? No, Tan.
It's fine. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that name. I'm good.
What? No, what is it?
I talked to you about it a long time ago. I have to look for it.
It's getting an anime though. I want to know what it is.
It's the real estate one.
Oh, the real estate one. I might watch it.
Yeah, it's really funny. I look forward to it.
Yeah, give it a go. See how it goes. So I can. Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry, they're bullying me now, Tom.
I'm used to Luna bullying me at this point.
Okay.
So,
Thank you,
Bye.
Marathon. Bye.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, anytime. Well, Jolty, are you ready? Oh, we love Notan in this house. Only affectionate bullying. Plus one of my best friends. Boop.
Boop.
Well, hi, Jolty.
Hello.
You might be a bit messy though. That's okay. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So I'm not really a media guy. I don't consume a lot of like how do you say? I don't consume a lot of new media. Usually, I like to wait until they finish to watch them or play them. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, a lot of the things I did in March were just like older media.
Ooh.
I hope that's alright.
Yeah, of course.
I want to
just
say
do what's
old.
needed.
Old is not fair. One of them's from 2018. Another one's really old. Sorry for cutting you off there.
No,
Sorry.
you're good. I was just saying, you're fine. You're fine. Like, just, whatever you want to talk about.
First off, there's a show. I even drew for it today. It's an art. I watched Kamen Rider 01, and
Ooh.
I really liked it. It's from what I heard. I looked up. I like Toku Twitter is. I would say dog shit. Toku Twitter is funny. And a lot of a running theme I see is a lot of people shitting on 01, so I gave it a try, and not that bad. I quite enjoyed my time watching 01.
Yeah.
Main character though, not my favorite, but he is charming in his own way. He's your like bread and butter main character, someone protecting the smiles of the people, everyone, and trying to bring. Well, I think I should explain the plot first.
Yeah.
Kamen Rider 01 is about a world where AI becomes really advanced, where they get to a point where they can gain sentience. It's like fucking Detroit Become Human, but more simple,
Yeah.
so to say, for because Kamen Riders mostly for children and young adults.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the themes of the show. It's simple, but also you can really go deeper into it. What else? So we follow our main character, Hiden Aruto, who is the grandson of. I actually forgot the grandpa's name, but the grandpa owns like one of the biggest tech companies in Japan, which is Hiden Intelligence, which also makes all the AI robots around. And one day after his grandpa died, he left the company to Aruto. And he's basically forced to run the company for for a bunch of episodes, and with the company comes with the responsibility of the the Kamen Rider belt, the Henshin belt, and all that. He becomes Kamen Rider 01. He uses these to fight Magias, which is the robots. The AI robots actually have a name. They're called Huma Gears. Creative name. And I'm sorry if I'm just kind of rambling. I don't know how to structure. I don't know how to structure my thoughts.
You're doing fine. Don't
But
worry.
thank you. But basically, Magias come from Huma Gears that they absorb or they experience malice, and they experience malice, and the malice usually comes from humans. So the AI thinks that humanity should die because they contain malice. So, which is true, malice does come from humanity, but the Huma Gears go at it at a wrong way, which also leads to the villain organization, which is called Mitsubo Jinrai. Early on, we see two of the members of. I'm not gonna talk about the entire series because if you guys want to watch it, I don't want to spoil it. But early on, you're introduced to the two characters of Mitsubo's Jinrai, which is Horobi and Jin, which I love their dynamic, by the way. Like my favorite character of the show is not the fucking main character. It's actually both Mitsubo Jinrai and one of the side characters, Isamu Fua, which is Kamen Rider Vulcan. I am convinced that the show writers actually just love Fua more than the main character Arto, because
No.
one, the main character goes through a fucking lot. I mean, so does Fua, but two, I love how this man is locked in the entire fucking show. Like, there's not one moment where he is not like truly himself, and I fucking love him. The way he becomes a Kamen Rider is also really fucking funny. To become a Kamen Rider in this show, you need to have access to these things called progress keys. Usually, access comes from like higher ups, and the suit comes from the satellite Zeya.
Oh.
The man doesn't care. It's hard to open these fucking progress keys, right? He just brute forces it and fucking opens it up, and I fucking love it. And I love the actor's dedication to it. He has to look like he's really struggling to open this like $10 children's toy. The man, maybe he is, but he practices in front of a mirror. He practices for like hours to try to look like he's struggling to open the toy, and I love that about the actor.
That's
But
amazing.
yeah, there's also a third writer. Her name's Kamen Rider Valkyrie, and her name is Yua Yaiba. Unfortunate thing though, Kamen Rider kind of mistreats their female I would say female actors, their female characters, because there's so much more they can do with Yaiba, but I don't think they did enough. Like, she had a whole arc, but she felt more like a tool or a plot device, in my opinion. She does get character development, of course. Like, she does get like written stuff, but definitely could have done more with her. She just feels like fodder for the entire show, and it's unfortunate. I really like her character. But that's all I'm gonna say for 01 in case people want to watch it, and I really did enjoy it. I also watched the movie, which, from what I heard, from what I've seen, is also like the other ending for the show.
Ooh.
But yeah, that's what I watched for March, which is I fucking love. I love 01. I love Kamen Riders in general, so it's hard for me to hate any Rider shows, but 01 is pretty memorable to me. There's a lot of funny moments in there as well. And watching Aruto's joke just like fall flat every time. It's really funny. Cause failed comedian and all that. His jokes never fucking land, and I hope they never do.
01010101010101.
Aside from that, I played a pretty old game. I played Dark Souls 2. Not just Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. If you've played Scholar of the First Sin, you will know what I'm going to say. It's absolute fucking dog shit. I love it.
Yeah.
A lot of things that change from Dark Souls 2 to Scholar of the First Sin. One of them is, enemy placements. Ooh, do I love the enemy placements in Scholar of the First Sin. First area of the actually no, not first area, like the third area of the fucking game. You go into this tree, you walk around, and suddenly you got like 10 enemies on your fucking ass.
Oh my god.
It's sadistic. This game is sadistic. Sleepy, please play this game someday. This game is fucking sadistic. I love it. It tries my patience. It tries everything I believe in, and it spits in my face. And
you love
it goes against everything that fairness stands for, and I love it. It's a real challenge, but also it's like it's abusive. It is sadistic. I don't remember a time where I enjoyed going through. It almost feels like a chore, but like, I don't know, something compels me to keep fucking playing it. Like it's a fucking abusive girlfriend. I got like Stockholm syndrome playing this game. I cannot escape Dark Souls 2. I have to finish it. All right, I am not finished with the game yet. I finished with the main story, but I am not finished with the DLC. Let me tell you about one of the fucking DLCs, right? The Ice DLC. There's it's an optional place. It's completely optional. You don't have to go through the entire DLC, but there's like a optional dungeon
Mhm.
where oh, it's just imagine walking
I'm imagining
and that's it. You that's the whole fucking map before going to the boss. You just walk, and you want to know the best part? You can't see shit for like most of that. It's just fog, and the best part are these fuck ass enemies that spawn from the fog, and like they can two-shot you if you're not like a vitality build. Ooh, I fucking I have not finished that place. I want to finish that place soon, but you know, those enemies. They two-shot you, and they spawn infinitely, you know? Whenever the storm comes in, whenever the fog comes in, if you stay in there for long enough and you're not near any cover, they will spawn, and they will home in on your ass. So you gotta at least, like, kill them, or just die and reset the whole map. It's awful. It's so much pain. Sleepy, you really gotta play this game. This game's great. I love this game. This is the best game in the world.
Sleepy.
This is the best game in the fucking world.
Maybe.
Main story is pretty good. I did really like a lot of the boss designs is really good. The main hub is really pretty. Fucking Majula is really pretty. If you guys ever seen Dark Souls 2 Majula, the boss designs, I'd say it's pretty iconic. I do like a lot of the bosses because, funnily enough, the bosses are not the hardest part of the game. It's the fucking level design.
Oh no.
I don't know what Miyazaki was thinking. Fucking what? There's sometimes where enemies would just like deliberately be hiding behind you, like around the corner, and you will rarely find yourself in a 1v1. You have to like kite the enemies around to like to whittle them down in numbers. It really is a test of endurance and fucking willpower. And something inside me compels me to go through with it. I don't know why.
I
don't know why,
I'll
man.
be the same. And then I'll be trapped
Good.
there.
Good.
No.
If possible, I do want to play Dark Souls 3 because I heard from my friends that Dark Souls 3 is quite good. But so far, you know, 11 out of 10 game. I love that game. The story is pretty good as well. And then one last thing that I consumed in March was this anime. I know isekai is a very, you know, it's oversaturated. Oversaturated is an understatement, but it's an isekai called The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. It came out in 2023. I think some of you guys probably heard of that. It's really funny. It's quite nice. Exposition, like the first episode, the exposition where you like get introduced to all the characters is basic and all that. It's you know, you get to know the characters. It's nothing new. But the funniest part is like how the main character gets to get his skills, get his powers. Basically, in the world they were summoned as heroes, but our main character, what's his name? Because I forgot his name. I'm not good at names. Ken Usato. Our main character was summoned in by accident. But basically, he was around two other people, Suzune and Kazuki. Those two were supposed to be the chosen ones. They were chosen as heroes to help the world to fight the demon army. And he was just caught up in like the fucking summoning circle, and he got summoned in there, which is really funny.
No.
So they get their aptitude tested. They get to see like what magic they're most affluent in, like what magic they should learn within the world. One of them got lightning. One of them got one of the girl got lightning, and then the guy got light. Our main character, he got healing magic. And suddenly everyone's scared. Everyone's scared. You don't know why everyone's scared. And then this I don't know how to describe her. I love the woman that comes in next. You got Rose coming in. Everyone's shitting their pants when Rose came in. She came in, I heard you summon the heroes. Got anything good? Oh yeah, one of them can use healing magic. Not healing magic. One of them can use thunder. One of them can use light. I was like, oh okay, nothing new. I'll go back to my headquarters. And then the main character was in the same room. He asked, oh yeah, what does green mean? Because the light showed green. Instantly, she heard that. Went in, kidnapped the main character, and said,
no.
he's mine now. I'm gonna train him.
Oh no!
Because the way they use healing magic is very how do you say? Yeah, you know, it's not conventional, because she basically trained him to be a fighting healer, basically, so that he can the first few days of training he was just running around, and you just keep running and running and running until his body can't keep up anymore. And she used that way to basically get him to use his healing magic on himself, so that he gets more endurance and he can become stronger faster. And it's really interesting to see how they utilize this healing magic. I won't go too deep into it, but our main character gets pretty powerful. He gets jacked because of this.
It's a pretty interesting way to use it.
It is very interesting. The way they use it is to basically go into the front lines and steal back the people that got injured to the back line, so that they can heal up and they can go back into there. But if worse comes to worse, he can like punch his way out. Yeah.
I mean, that's
And
a
it's
good
really
thing.
interesting. It is a good thing. And at first he didn't realize like what she was doing, and I love the dynamic between Usato and Rose. Like Rose, his teacher. It's funny, but also at the end you see him gradually starting to appreciate her more and more, and it's really cute. I like that. I think there's only one season right now, but there's gonna be another season. I won't say soon. I'm not sure when the second season is, but first season I think it ended off pretty well. It basically ended off in like they get ready for the next arc, and I can't wait to see the second season, because I watched the entire show. I binged all, I think 12. How many episodes? Let me check.
How many?
13 episodes. I watched all 13 episodes in a hotel room.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I watched it. I started watching it at 8 p.m. And then I finished it at like fucking 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
I binged that shit, and it's pretty good. I recommend it. It's fun. It's very fun. Like, it's not mind blowing. It's not like thought provoking, but it is. It's fun to like watch it, turn your brain off. It's enjoyable, right? And I think I'm really into shows like that. But I think that's all the media that I've consumed in March. I don't want to talk about Marvel Rivals. Everyone knows what Marvel Rivals is. I don't want to talk about that here. And also, like, it's not. I don't have a healthy relationship with Marvel Rivals. I don't want to talk about that.
Oh no.
So that should be all for me today. Sorry if I'm yapping a little bit much. Like, I'm not.
Guilty.
I don't. My thoughts are not structured, so I just say anything that comes to mind. But thank you for having me here, Sleepy. This is fun.
Thanks for
It's
chatting
very fun.
with me. It was fun.
Yeah. And I hope the stream goes well. I'll go back to watching now. You guys have a good one.
Thank you, Toku. Take care.
Thank you for.
Of course, anytime.
And also, I should work on a commission soon.
No rush when you have time. Well, that was sweet. We don't get jolty often because time zones. Very fun. Some good media too. It might be time to ping my wife. Hold on. No, CG, okay. Speak to me.
Hello.
Hello.
So, oh, hold on. I gotta mute your stream. So, I've consumed several things this month that may not have necessarily come out this month. But yeah, we're close enough anyways, right?
We love jolty yapping. I just do what things that are new to me in March. You know, I mean, well, even if they didn't come
Fair.
out in March, it's fine.
So I've been playing the new Final Fantasy 14 patch that came out like last week. I won't say much because it's still fresh, but new raid tier with more story is fun. The music is great. There's definitely a Splatoon reference, and I will not accept otherwise. You can't tell me it's not a Splatoon reference. And lots more Final Fantasy IX references for people who like that.
I like that. 14's gonna get me one of these days, and they'll never see me again.
One of these days.
You'll never see me again, chat.
What else? Was Monster Hunter this month or last month? I can't even tell anymore. I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter.
February, I think.
I got all the achievements in Monster Hunter, so I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter.
Are you excited for the update?
I am very excited for the update. I need more content to consume.
Me too. I gotta get back to Monster Hunting. We're gonna have a Stellarium hub meetup. Hi, Error.
We should.
Yeah.
What else have I been doing? I've got a few anime that I've been watching actually. The first one that comes to mind is the Red Ranger is transported to another world. So this is an isekai story. But it's an interesting concept where the basically the Red Ranger of a Sentai team gets transported to like a fantasy world, and all his powers work. So he just shows up and he can summon his Megazord still. And all of his powers are like based on the power of friendship. Like their little like symbol thingy they use to transform is a bandage. He has like a marriage gun and like a handshaking jetpack and stuff. It's hilarious. He's like, "Oh, you hate me? That's a bond. That's gonna give me power." That anime is actually really fun and cute. What else have I watched? The second season of Solo Leveling I watched, which ties up 2 arcs that were introduced in the first season. I don't want to spoil anything though, so I think that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm legally not allowed to speak about Solo Leveling.
Whoa, what happened? You hate it?
We're talking about media error. I don't hate Solo Leveling. No, I don't hate Solo Leveling. I'm legally not allowed to speak about it. Let's move on. I'm gonna get sued.
But I know, I need to know the story behind it.
I'm gonna get sued. Let's go.
Okay. What else have I been watching? I think that's it. Dragon Ball Daima finished last month, so I watched that. That was fun. For people who like to know what's canon in Dragon Ball, have fun with that. Because nothing makes sense now. But, you know, it was just a fun anime. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. It's like the last thing he really worked on.
07.
And what else?
What else?
That's really it. I binged the last season of Danmachi last night. I guess that counts.
I remember this, yeah.
I'm a Danmachi enjoyer.
That's okay.
It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. It was not my favorite season, but it was a good season.
What is your favorite season?
Probably the one with the monster people in it. I think that's the 3rd season.
I don't know. I don't watch Danmachi, so you have to tell me.
You should.
I should.
You should.
Mayhaps eventually.
It's good.
I have
One
an
day.
anime backlog.
Same day as
I'll
Final
never
Fantasy
touch.
14.
Same day.
Same
as
day
Final
you get
Fantasy
captured
14.
by 14.
Oh boy.
And that's it. There's Repo, which I really like, obviously.
Sure.
My Fuji is still my Repo Fuji. And I think that's all I got, really.
It's pretty good stuff.
That's it for
Pretty good
me.
Stuff. Sounds like fun.
Okay. Now you can ping your wife.
Oh, okay. Thanks for yapping with me
Bye.
a little. Bye. Take care. How does the You know what? You know what? Wait, I'm gonna pull up the screenshot. I'm gonna pull up the screenshot that I pinned in Hex from this happening. You're right, Rebel. You're right. Hold on, let me save it. No, don't save as a WebP. Why are you like this? I hate this so much. No, because wait. Also, how does the name go against, like, just like Fortnite and drink cola, yippee! Or something. I don't remember the words. Oh, no, don't save that. Don't save over that. Can I just key smash? That's key smash.png. Okay. Got it on standby. Okay. Let me do this real quick though. So, JC said in Hex. He said in Hex, if anyone posts a show Tucker Nina figure, I will lobby to have you banned. And I said, I approve it. And CG just goes, did you kick me from Hex? And then of course I gotta put in the, that sign can't stop me because I can't read. And then he says, I didn't read that. Yeah, we been new. We been new, bro. Clearly you didn't read. And now it's posted up on the wall of shame. Posted up on the wall of shame. Forever. Forever. You do it again? Well, maybe you won't come back. Shaking my damn head. Let me click this video link. Oh my gosh. The whole thing, Jolty? Yes. Look, it was stated clearly that no. Oh, it's long. What does he say? Meine Mama hat mir einfach erlaubt, dass ich Cola trinken darf? Is that what he said? My mom just let me drink cola. I mean, wie cool ist das bitte? How cool is that? Yeah, I'm just trying to understand so I can repeat it. I don't have subtitle. Oh, this is so silly. It's like a Fortnite and drink a cola. Yippee! You know, that's the dream, actually. That is super cool. That is super cool. I wish that were me. I don't want to play Fortnite. How many games of Fortnite did I play? Like 5? 4? I don't know. I don't know. It's a mystery. My wife. We're drinking cola and playing Fortnite. Yippee, Rebel. Hi, Rebel. Oh, you're so quiet. Let me turn you up. Why did I have you turned down?
Because we played Repo.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
What did I do this month?
I don't know.
I read Look Back. That's what I read. Okay. I really enjoyed it. It was a little cute little one shot. Very impactful. Very how do I say without spoiling? It's so short. It's literally like just one manga.
Oh my gosh. You gotta watch it too.
I want to watch it. I wanted to read it first because like it was just like one of those. Okay, I need to read this and then I need to see how they translated it. into animation.
Yeah.
Which is why I picked it up in the first place.
Hmm.
It's powerful.
Yeah.
It's very powerful. It's I'm trying to figure out how to put it into words because it's so short and I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't seen it. But I guess it's kind of like reflecting on your actions. What could you have done better? What would have happened if you didn't do something? But sometimes things happen regardless, and you're fated to end up meeting someone one way or another. I think is maybe the best way I can put it without spoiling anything. It's a. I had to reread some parts just to be like, did I interpret this right? It's really good. I would definitely suggest reading it if you haven't read or watch it yet. I mean, I'm going to eventually watch it
Do both.
because I do both. I don't know which order you should do it
Welcome
in,
back,
but I read
Savannah.
it first. Let's see. What else have I been doing? I've been dabbling a lot in RPG Maker.
Mm-hmm.
The coding is endless. I feel like I do hours of coding and it's 3 seconds of the game.
Yup. Yup.
but like I guess the thing is it's like a tedious labor of love because once it comes all together it's like, oh wow, I did this. I put this together. I made this part work.
Yeah, it's really satisfying when stuff starts to click together, even those small pieces.
Oh my goodness. It's been a journey. It's been fun. Sometimes I wake up and I'm just like, yeah, I am in the mindset to do so much coding today, even though the amount of coding I'm going to do is going to equal to 3 seconds of gameplay. Or one small tiny mechanic.
One.
But it's
Yeah.
yeah, one little itty bitty thing, but it's still so good. I have a lot of people helping me. I'm very grateful for, and yeah, it's coming together. What else have I done? I've played Repo.
This is true.
That it's something. It's funny. It's fun. It's also very scary.
It is my favorite part is if your friend dies in like a really dumb way, it almost becomes a you laugh you lose challenge where you can't laugh at how they fluffed up or you're gonna die.
You'll probably die because there's some sound based enemies, so it's like, oh, if I laugh at how they died, I might get fucked.
Or if you get scared, you think, nope, you're done.
Nope,
Just
you're
to
done. You're done. So
I hold my breath sometimes, so so I don't react.
oh, what else did I play this month? Oh, I played Fogs with you.
Yeah,
We played Fogs.
we did play
That
Fox.
That was something. Alright. I mean, it's a duo puzzle game, and I feel like any frustrations we had with it weren't because of like each other, because we knew
Nope.
what we were supposed to do. It was because of how glitchy the game is.
Yeah.
But it made it really funny.
It was just ridiculous and funny, and then it's like, man, I'm done. That's enough.
It's like, it's not like we can't solve the puzzles or anything that are there. It's just like, yeah, we can do this. It's not hard. It's not a big deal. But it's just the controls are so
They're so
wonky.
silly.
It's so wonky. The
is.
mechanics are so buggy. It's like, what's happening?
I'm
Why are you
thinking,
touching over there?
I'm thinking about us trying to hit the target, the balloon, for like forever. Because you
Trying to
couldn't
aim the thing and
actually
it's-
really control where it goes.
No, we couldn't. It was so silly. I felt like there are times where we were laughing so hard that like my cheeks hurt.
Me too.
And other times where it was just like, why is this happening? Why is the game like this? Why is it
Why?
so broken? It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
You have a friend to play with. Play the game with them, I guess, if you want to.
With them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm imagining doing that during a time, capital AT.
Oh no, I think I would
don't-
lose it.
I
don't think
I
we'd-
can handle it.
I don't think we. No,
We just
I
bark
think
in
it would.
circles.
It would be overstimulating. It would be too much.
It'd be too much.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
What else did I play this month? I played Monster Hunter Wilds. That I feel like that came out so close to the end of the month that it may as well have just been March. Like it's
That's
so close to the
fair.
end of February, yeah, that it may as just well have been March.
We're getting raided by fish.
Hello,
raided by
welcome
fish.
in, Raiders.
Hi, Levi. Thank you for the raid.
Levi. Yeah.
How was your stream? We're talking about what we did over the month. This Luna's turn.
I like it. I
Mhm.
haven't been playing as often as everyone else because I've been in RPG Maker hell.
Yeah.
Or haven't, I don't know, it's RPG Maker Purgatory.
Purgatory's good.
It's fun. I still
Lecture.
am a filthy dual blade main.
As you should be.
I need to get through post-game stuff. And then, I don't know,
You got the update.
get ready for the update.
Yeah.
When will they put Tobi Kadachi in?
Give us Toby Tomodachi.
I want Toby Maguire in
Toby
the game
Maguire.
and Lugia. I mean Legiana.
Legend
But
of Lugia.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Oh, I did. Okay, so I got this book quite some time ago, but I only read like the first short story in it. I don't know if I'll continue it. It might just be the translation. It's called Before the Coffee Gets Cold.
Ooh.
And it's a whole bunch of short stories from writer Toshikazu Kawaguchi. It says national bestseller, and it's obviously been translated. So what it feels like, you know how in Japan they have like cell phone novels? Or yeah, like cell phone novels where it's just like short little stories that you read on your cell phone. It kind of feels like that. And from my understanding, it's about this special little cafe where you can go back in time temporarily.
Well,
But there's specific rules. You have to sit in a specific spot that is normally taken up by this like this ghost lady, right? And she only leaves for a certain amount of time to go to the bathroom, even though she's a ghost. I don't understand. Some things
gotta
just
go
don't make
piss,
sense in it.
girl.
Yeah, she's still gotta go piss, girl, even in the afterlife. You have to have a cup of coffee, and you have to finish your cup of coffee before it gets cold. on the other side when you go back in time. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in time.
Oh no.
And you can, while you can change the things that you say, you can't change the present. No matter what you do to try and change it, it's not going to change.
I see.
So you can maybe go back and say something so you don't regret something, but it's not going to change the present.
It's like I guess a peace of mind thing. That's
So,
really interesting.
yeah. At least that was like the first like short story that was in it. It's maybe about like 100 pages for the first short story. But I don't know. I might keep reading it. I might not. I'm not sure. The translation's a little wonky.
Yeah, that can be kind of off-putting.
But I mean, it's not the worst thing that I've read. Cute. I was like, oh, I've had this book. I should probably read it. I spent money on it. I can lay in bed and read, you know, manga and fanfic and everything, but for whatever reason, it's really hard for me to pick up like an actual book. So I'm like, you know what? I bought this. I better read it. But yeah, I mean, if you like, you know, short stories, I would try it. It's not terrible. I mean, it's a national bestseller for a reason. I would just be wary of like the wording is a little weird sometimes because of the translation. That's really it.
Interesting.
But yeah. I think that's all I got for March. Did I listen to anything new? Did we find any new music in March? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
March seems like a blur to me.
It kind of does for me too, and it also feels like it went on forever, but I can't remember like any of it.
I can't remember
I mean,
anything.
It was a good month. I feel like.
Yeah, it wasn't
I feel
bad.
like I feel like it was a good month for me. Like,
just busy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Just busy.
Yeah, just busy. I feel like because of the busyness and like sort of being in that state of like autopilot burnout, it makes everything feel like it's I'm so tired.
Me too. What else? I'm trying to think because I feel like I definitely did more or did something, but I just can't remember. I don't know. Not me skimming through my YouTube history real quick to see if I saw anything.
Relatable.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright. I think that's really all I got. So I'll let you move on to the next person.
Cool.
And we'll hang out again soon.
Yeah. I love you. Thanks for chatting
Love
with
you too.
me.
Yeah. Bye.
I miss her already, Bardo. Bardo, are you ready to yap at me? I think you might be the last one. I've actually had a really good March, but I've just been so burnt out and like at the end of my rope that things are kind of a blur. Also, again, Levi, thank you for the raid. I didn't want to interrupt Luna at all. Make sure you do some good after stream care. You know, I'm glad you got lectured, but it was fun anyway. Oh, but you know, learned your lesson, whatever you got lectured about. Yeah, you goober. Let's get Levi into Monster Hunter though. Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Hi, Bardo. How are you?
Doing could be better, could be worse, sort of thing. Mostly doing well. Just still working out the kinks of that the I told you about the arm thing. I told you about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mostly fine. Just annoying, you know.
Yeah. For sure. I
But
get
yeah,
that.
so I actually did get a few things done this month, or the last month or two, I should say, really media-wise.
Oh?
Yep.
What you got?
Let's start with anime, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
I finally got around to watching Hellsing, the 2004 anime, the original anime made by Gonzo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking to watch Hellsing Ultimate now. I might be watching it with some friends of mine. Speaking of which, I've been watching Fire Force with a friend. First few episodes so far.
Oh.
Also, watched the first season of Eurocamp with another friend.
Yay!
Yeah, I imagine you've watched that one.
Yeah, I did. I made a keychain for it like years ago with some friends. Yeah, cute.
See, also, so been looking at a few other things. I've finally watched. I've been trying to restart with We Never Learn. Yeah, back a few of us. I was waiting for. I think I was sort of waiting for a dub that would never come, but because just easier to absorb vocally sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, though I'm basically so I'm going sub mode for this. Granted, if it is sub only, I will watch it. But like sometimes I kind of for some reason I thought that one wouldn't have stayed like sub only. Yeah, let's see. I'm looking at a few other anime, but I forget specifically right off the bat right now. I've been playing some more Fate Grand Order recently.
Oh, getting you one new?
Well, let me tell you my list, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
So let's start off with the big one. Start from January, because I don't know if I ever told you these ones. I got two of them. I got in the same pool, Teal'c and Kukulkan.
Oh.
I got 2 copies of Kukulkan there. In that same poll.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see, I've been doing some stuff, the Valentine's event, I did some supports, let's review. Then the last week, I got the swimsuit version of Ibaraki Doji. I also during that poll, I got Jack the Ripper.
Ooh.
And here's the big one. Beast Draco.
Beast Draco.
Yep. Beast 6 Draco. Beast of Revelation, as also known as Beast Umu.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, the Beast of have you dug? How much do you know about Nero's lore in the Fate setting?
There's so much, so probably not everything, but a good chunk. Chunk.
Well, Nero has the potential, especially when as a writer, to become a beast, one of the evils of humanity, and this is her manifesting as that. And yes, she has the beast class, not an alter ego, not some sort of servant class, actual beast.
The actual beast class.
In fact, you should. I gotta send you the summoning animation, because for the summoning animation, something. Well, you have to see something arguably wrong in the context of the summoning system. Something wrong happens.
Oh.
Yeah,
me intrigued.
Copy text. Just a sec. I will post it in memes or media. I'll post in media.
Yeah.
Because take a look.
Go take a peek. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sick though.
Yeah. And one of the only 2 unique summoning animations there are. The other one belongs to Moon Cancer Kiara. As in Sessuine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where she hijacks the Moon Cancer, having the image of BB on the back of the card shift to her.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm going through that event. Also got Child Kukulon, Satanta. Oh, and yes, they did have an interaction involving Mabe.
Mm-hmm.
She noticed it happens in a battle. She noticed it's a young Ku, and he gets the terror status.
Huh.
I'm not making. I wish I could make. I wish I would make that up. But yeah, other games. So how much do you play much Pokemon?
Much Pokemon?
Like, have you played the Switch games?
Yeah.
Have you played Legends Arceus?
Nope.
Well, do you have Pokemon Home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you know about the Pokemon Home, like the decks from Pokemon caught within those games? You get a special shiny Pokemon.
I know of it. Mm-hmm.
So last week I finally caught everything within Legends Arceus to get the shiny Enamorous.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna sum it up in one word.
Mm-hmm.
Pain.
Pain?
Yeah, because it's easier in the other games because in Legend Arceus you don't have breeding mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
And certain Pokemon are just very hard to find. The last 3 Pokemon I had to find were Munchlax. Was it? I had to get was it a Relo? Was it a Riolu? Maybe. And there was another Pokemon that was like, I can't remember right now. But yeah, that took about a week that was just to get 28 different species. Because you have to catch them with them within the game for it to count. Same for all of these. I also have it for Sword and that of Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were a bit easier because again, breeding mechanics just it's tedious, but it's quicker. With that however, like, yeah, I think that
You worked hard.
I also finally took the time to finish the DLC for Monster Hunter Rise on the Switch.
Oh?
Yeah. I was near the end of it, so I said I gotta clear out space for Xenoblade X because my copy's on back order, so.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm glad that's finally on the Switch now.
I was surprised. Well, not surprised, but just kind of like, wow, finally.
Yeah, I know, right? 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. And
Time
finally, we seem to get some sort of additional content, story content too, which I've so far managed to avoid spoilers on.
Oh, wow.
Did you ever play Xenoblade X?
Nope.
Well, I would suggest getting it's a separate continuity from the other Xenoblade games, so you don't have to worry about any sort of spoilers or anything for that. So.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, and of course, mech suits.
How can you go wrong with mech suits? You can't. Is the answer.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I also finished the Demon Souls, the PS5 remake a few weeks ago.
Oh, how'd you enjoy that?
Not bad, though. I've decided to not continue through New Game Plus because some things are just annoying with it. I want to move on now. and it's going to take me at least, and the many times I have to run through just to get certain trophies, I just don't want to do it with this.
That's fair. That's very fair.
It sort of burnt me out on it. Other than that, I've been handling some stuff for the PS Vita. I played a little of an old PSP game that never. You like Tales games, right?
Yeah, love Tales.
Did you ever play Tales of the World: Radiant Mythology?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's a game I wish we ever got. Like we wish we ever got a new installment of that. You know, like we only ever got the one installment here stateside. Everything else was stuck in Japan of those crossover things.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yep.
It was fun.
Hmm. I imagine you would like Konono for that.
I mean, how? Yeah, of course.
Because pink. Yeah, because pink.
It's not okay. It's not just because pink.
Well, but it's still a big factor, though, I'd imagine. But yeah, she's a nice girl.
She is. She likes stories and drawing pictures. How can you? I mean, like, come on.
Then you have your little animal buddy, Mormo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Other than that, you know, it's also a bit of a grind for a PSP game. Tactics multiplayer.
Ooh.
Yes, in Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions, because if you want to get certain, you don't really need it, but just like if you want to try to get some of the multiplayer exclusive gear, I have both a Vita and a PSP, and I've every few times multiplayed with myself just to try to get some stuff.
Oh my gosh, I never got to do any of that.
Yeah, it's another reason why people want like a PC remaster of it, and also to mod the shit out of it, because people already do that with the old games.
They do. How you doing, Scully? How's
But
your
yeah,
March?
other than that, I'm finally getting around to playing Metaphor ReFantasio. And I've managed to avoid most of the spoilers. I only know where they go with the land crawler the first time, where they meet the bat guy, and that's as far as I know.
Metaphor mention.
Oh, speaking of Metaphor mention, did you see that trailer for Rido?
Yes.
You know, that was for the SMT3 remaster, that was one of Billy Kometz's last performances as Rido.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it gets a dub. I wonder who's gonna step in for the role. Not to bring the mood down, just one of those things you think about, you know.
Yeah. No, it is. It is one of the things you think about. Just like, well,
Yeah.
where do you go from here then?
Anyway, I've got a bunch of backlogs games on my PS5 and PS4 to get to. Like, I gotta finally finish Dark Cloud 2 sometime.
Yeah.
Did you ever play that?
Yeah, I love the Dark. I wish we got more Dark Clouds, but yeah, I love Dark Cloud 1 and 2.
Yeah. Yeah, and can you believe those games were actually Level 5's first and second games they did?
It's crazy
As a company.
with how creative they are.
I mean, they worked as... Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, let's go to YouTube quick, because I recently found a few YouTubers, start watching a few new YouTubers to me. New to me, anyway, I should say. Like this one guy. I will send you the video, because he did like a 2.5 hour video on the Dark Cloud games. So you might want, you guys, everyone in the channel might like to give that a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also did like a video on the what was Kingsfield games, you know, also done by FromSoft. And let's see, there's some memes here, going through when working on the D&D stuff. We finally got out of the labyrinth.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a bit of a and we're working on a thing where we can do some backup characters and swap between them because of the Bastion's setting up now. And I set up a character as backup character, a Gith-Zerai monk. You know, the opposite faction of the Gith Yankee.
I do not.
Have you played BG3?
Nope.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Backlog.
Gift Yankee this right. Same species, but it's like a different philosophy on who to follow.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. Short version. It's an astral soul monk, which means it's a stand user.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also asked my DM to if I could, instead of just portraying the spectral arms, that I could have them appear as a stand just for flavor. They agreed with it since it doesn't affect gameplay.
Yeah.
So and you know what I'm gonna name the stand?
What?
Led Zeppelin.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and like as a joke, I'm going to I'm going to say in the most Japanese English voice I can. Led Zeppelin. Just to mess with the table.
Oh my.
And I bought some more Lego stuff to make more D&D figures to toy around with because I had a few ideas. And also, I bought a while back. I bought the Lego Sonic Tornado Cyclone Mech Walker thing from Sonic Adventure 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a nice little kit.
Looks good.
Other than that, I've got a let's see, waiting. And other than that, lastly I got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection for the Switch.
How's that?
That's pretty good. Like it's a lot of the older games, but realistically, there's like one or two games I bought it for primarily in that list. The main one being Dungeon Dice Monsters. Did you ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh? Any of you here? Did you ever see like the mini parter with involving Dungeon Dice Monsters?
A little bit,
Yeah, they did. They did make both a video game and a physical product for Dungeon Dice Monsters, which didn't take off either in Japan or stateside. But the game did recently well, and I'm glad to have it again. And like, if you ever decide to get the collection, I don't know if you would want to, and I don't know how much of a Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan or not. But something I wanted to say about this specific game: the AI in this game is dumb, really dumb. Generic shonen protagonist dumb.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's easy to just like maneuver around them, so just like. Just get around and just take out so they're not very strategically minded. But other than that, I think that covers it. So, I sold a few things, but I don't know if that counts as media. But it was toys, so but whatever.
Well, that counts.
And I'm saving up for the Switch 2.
Oh boy.
And I'm resisting the urge to add Electric Boogaloo to that.
You gotta
and failing.
add it. Don't fail it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Electric
So
Boogaloo.
yeah, what do you think of the upcoming Switch 2 of the new features?
The problem is, as much as I love Nintendo IPs, they're leaving me underwhelmed hardware wise.
Yeah, that's the thing with them. They tend to. They're the only of the three. They're the only ones who sell their devices for profit. So they go for the cheaper tech. They both keep it. So they sell for profit as well, keeping it not too expensive. So that is, but yeah, that is a drawback.
Unfortunately.
That being said, you'd be surprised what some devs able to pull off with it. Like, sorry, you're saying. I was just gonna mention like how people like Monolith Soft, like did you just see what they did with on the Wii U with the optimization they did for Xenoblade X? but yeah, but I think, but I'm getting way too rambly at this point.
It's okay.
But yeah, other than that, like mechanically though, I do like the. I am a little worried about how the Joy-Cons will attach, but it should be better than like what we have currently, at least, because I know in my Switch, like the right Joy-Con never stays properly connected.
I've never had this issue. That's surprising to me.
Like for some reason, it like slides up a little bit. Apparently, it just like disconnects. I have to reslide in, reconnect it sometimes. And other than that, I working on playing through some. I got a few games on Steam just to have from my Steam deck. One of them being Chrono Trigger.
Ew. We love Chrono Trigger in this house.
I was because it sounded like you said "ew" for a second.
No,
there.
is it Ayo?
Yeah. Audio must have messed up from being there. But yeah, I got a few other. I also got like a. Okay, so I also got like a little indie RPG maker game called Ouroboros. Yeah, I saw like, was it Yor who was streaming it? Or
I think so, yeah.
it might have. Yeah, I watched them, and it seemed a satirical little take on the whole like RPG sort of thing, and that seemed fun. And it was like $2.50, so why not, right? But yeah, maybe I'll also get to the Chrono Cross I've gotten by Switch 2 sometime.
Yeah.
And with that, it's like, oh, and I did ever tell you I finally got to that other indie RPG maker game. I like ever heard of? It's a little one called Viviette.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a little horror one. I finally took time to play that. That was pretty interesting. I really appreciate the how well done the sprite work was. The 2D artwork was done. The pixel-based artwork, I should say. Yeah, if anything, I was just getting it just for that alone because it's pretty well done. Yeah, it's a relatively short game, so not to worry about that. But with that, I feel like I've been talking for like about a quarter of an hour as is, so maybe I should wrap it up soon.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for having me. Have a good one night, everyone.
Hey,
See you,
thanks for
Sleepy.
chatting with me. It was fun.
And I'll have to remember to link that video in media and such for everyone who wants to watch it.
Yeah, Dirt Club, I love it.
Hopefully, I'll find like when I originally played it, I got to the final boss, but I never finished it then.
Tisk.
Yeah. So I'm at the end of the third chapter. I think the one in the Balance Valley. Yeah, I've been there for about 7 years.
Yeah,
I love the games. There's sometimes so many games to play.
So many.
I mean, I did take the time to finish Dark Cloud 1 at around the same time 7 years ago. Of course, I never did the Demon Shaft, and I don't think I'm going to do the Demon Shaft. Yeah. But, yeah. So, yeah, night everyone. Go play Dark Cloud and Dark Cloud 2 sometime. And say good night and take care.
Yeah, good time zone. Take care.
Likewise.
Thank you. It's just you and me now, chat. Good night. What was going on? Yeah, I don't care much about like fancy graphics too much, but gameplay is always reigning supreme. Which is why I love when developers who mostly develop for like Switch and Nintendo consoles lean into that and utilize it to the fullest. It leads to really creative titles, And I wish there was more of that instead of trying to put every like high spec AAA game on it. Is my only like, like we don't. It's okay. I get you want to play it on your Switch, but also I just wish we worried less about that sometimes. I love like the creative titles that lean into Nintendo's hardware and utilizes what they got. I mean, that's how we got things like Wind Waker, you know, and Chibi Robo, and so many other great titles that weren't like hyper realistic, super whatever gameplay. Yeah, Savannah, there's not a whole lot of people on YouTube. We got YouTube starshines, we got Twitch starshines. But oh yeah. That's my only thing. So I want to play stuff on the Switch too, but but at the same time I'm like, how much do we need a Switch 2? I'm curious what they're gonna do with it, right? Like I feel pretty good at where it's at with the games that we're getting, so I'm just curious where we're gonna go next. I don't have a lot to say on it until I see. Well, what was I supposed to yap about? I was supposed to yap about Oshi 3D a bit. Oh, one thing I did really like, I really like what was it called? The digital game card thing. I think that's super cool and so unique and like really innovative. I think that's super cool. I love more things like that. Yeah, the digital game card. That's awesome, right? I don't need everything to look like I'm playing something in real life. Tomodachi Life 2 is real. I'm excited. I didn't really get to play 1. I emulated it. Wink, don't tell Nintendo, like twice. One of which being the I'm Sleepy Solaria. My favorite color, you know, our meme. New Rhythm Heaven. Like, there's things coming that I'm interested in. Ruse 3D Yap. Okay, hold on. I got this. Let me get some materials. My Oshi is so fluffing funny. That's all I will. That's where I could start. That's where I can start. He's just so funny and creative and and making something fun and feeling like it's interactive while keeping it simple enough to follow along no matter what point you're jumping in at. Look at this. Look at that. I got the little rotators that management were moving. You could tell. They're so silly. And even always gonna notice how Oshi talks with his hands. I already knew it. I already been knew, but it just was really hammered in 3D as well. The ad, his reactions to his own ad that he chose to put in. He's so funny. So good. So creative. Oh my gosh. What can I say? What can I say? I'll take 100,000 more of them, please. It was a lot of fun. We got silliness, we got cuteness, we got crumbs of lore, we got good song cover. He got to showcase some of his sense of humor and creativity, passion about like games and like specific references to things like the cooking. It was a really good 3D debut to me. The only thing I guess I'd have to say is, and it was made fun of in the debut, but how slow the Crusader was at gathering materials made it drag on so long, even though it was cute and funny. I was just like, man, come on, little guy, you can do it. Come on. Please. Oh, I do like the app as well, the idea. Me too. I think that's really creative and neat. I love things like that. No, you're good. You're good. You're good, Wilty. We could keep talking about Nintendo. We could, that's the fun thing. We could talk about whatever we want. Don't give up, Skeleton. Don't give up, Skeleton. a really unfortunate thing is that Aspie does a really good Ruse impression and will often just terrorize me with it. It's pretty cool. It's not cool. Absolutely horrifying, actually. But seeing, we got a new influx of Rusaders after 3D debut too, which was great to see. My heart is full. My heart is full. I mean, we're not gonna go there, but yeah. That's my Kamioshi. Pretty much one of the only non-friend streamers I watch. He's the best. Absolutely. I don't even know what to yap about it. It was weirdly shiny in the beginning of it. I remember that. It also made me want to have a 3D model. What can I say? It was also fun, the shenanigans that they're getting up to. As always, but especially with the introduction time to, oh god. I started to try. I just can't anymore. I just can't. I hated it. Yeah, I hated it. I don't wanna. No. I don't wanna. I started learning how to do buns, and the way that you have to do like my buns, I don't want to. No, actually, no. You have to do like 5 to 10 pieces of hair and wrap them in a donut separately, and other stuff. And to get like a different body type, you have to use like a bodysuit texture that is really annoying. I'm not that skinny. I can't. I mean, I could, but I don't want to just use the default. It doesn't feel right. Even like Thyza couldn't make herself in V-Word even without going the extra mile. It's such a useful tool, and it is very intuitive, and like the things people make with it are awesome. I just don't know if I have the patience. I'm not strong enough anymore. I'm not strong enough. I'm remembering vividly trying to learn modeling for MMD, Miku Miku Dance back in the day. Hello.
I'm Sleepy Stellaria. My nickname is EP.
Oh, no.
My birthday is October 20th. My favorite color is pink.
Not the Tomodachi Life meme, please. No. We would have been so powerful, Robo. We would have been pro by now. Gosh. Middle school me was so strong. That ain't me anymore. I'm 32. I'm dying. I'm so tired. If I can't get it in the first hour, I don't know if I want to add it to my list. If it's something I already have some sort of knowledge in, I will continue learning, like art and After Effects and like knitting, cooking, baking, a bunch of things. A lot of things. I do a lot of things. I don't want to, I can't. I can't do it. I could probably do it. Am I going to do it? That's the real question. It's probably no. I did open VRoid back up recently. Got really upset that I didn't know what to do. And that was about it. I'm trying to open it and see what it was, how it was going. Oh, I can't show you that. That's because the thing I said about altering like the base body shape. So any of like the default underwear don't fit in some places on it. So no, that's, can't do that. Hacks activate. I'm not activating hacks, I'm just talking. There's no hacking to be done right now, Bob. You know what? I did convince you to buy Yumiya. My screaming and crying convinced you to buy Yumiya. I don't want to pat my back for getting you to buy Yumiya. No! Tell me how you enjoy it, I suppose. Right? I made the one live 2D model, and then I was like, you know what? Good. And I think you were the same. Like, I'm good. I'm good. You have to pay me good money to make me do that again. And I still do love my chibi. I just yeah. I didn't rig mine either. I paid Slum to do it. I do still like it. I do still like it. Some things are different now. All of my cons were actually your pros. My gosh. This is where I started finalizing some of the sleepy design though. You know? Some things have changed since then, but a lot of things stayed the same. Cartoon. This was, well, okay, this wasn't my first model, but this was my first, like, version of my mostly final design that I drew before, back in the day. What? I was like, I just want to do a little lineless creature. I do miss it. I do miss it. I like it. I should use it more sometimes, but some things are different now. Like, I changed. I don't have these earrings anymore. I just have the one. I don't have those ones. You can't even see past my hair. But I only have the one Saturn earring now. This is also how I used to do my eyes when I drew Kirby, except with more stars. And then yeah, the shooting star lines I don't have them on the current one. That's because Nem didn't know how to do them. And I still have these two pink and black stars up here before I added the rings. And I really like how Slum made them float. They're just chilling. Thank you. Ramhorn Sleepy was, Sheep Sleepy was always in the works, but this is my human form, My Campeto jar had a ribbon on it. Still not wearing any damn shoes. I did get rid of my Snaggletooth. I did. Although I still draw it. I do still draw it, so... Sometimes we get a little mischievous. Sometimes. Why are you all the way over there? Why are you guys all the way over there now? Didn't I just fix this? Didn't I just fix the Campeto jar? Is the audio still not working? I thought I'd fixed it. Let me look at this. I think Mix It Up's just being funky wonky. Don't laugh at me, Scholar. Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me? I fixed it. You know what? Fine. We'll just go fix it now. Don't look at me clicking on a billion sources. Look, there. It's fine now. And we'll just do this. Real, not clickbait. Real, not clickbait. Compare. Look, it's fine now. It's gotta be, right? Why is everything so fluffed up to... Oh. Okay. Let me move that. Campedo crunch. Okay, you want me to eat you? I got you. What color you want? Pink, yellow, blue, white. What do you want? Let's find one. I'm gonna pick up. Oh, I'm not doing all of the above. We'll do a pink one. Crotch. Get eaten, nerds. Okay. I'm gonna do this one more time. Okay, it's fine. It's fine now. It's fine now. Hello?
Kronk, Kronk. We love Gunpito.
Kronk. We love Gunpito. Nope. Okay, it's time to find someone to raid. Get me out of here. Just get me out of here. Free me. Free me. From this nothing I've become. Everyone is streaming. Apico is streaming. What's wait, Apico? Again. If you're raiding with us on Twitch, we typically do Sleepy Invade with or without the follower emote. If you're with us on YouTube, you just get to sit there and look pretty. You just get to chill. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for yapping with me. Thanks for letting me yap. Have a good rest of your time zone, a good rest of your week, a good start to your month. If you want to join me tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST, EDT, what have you, I'll be having something going on. Shrug? Question mark? I don't know, but there's a YouTube waiting room up now if you want to look at it. If you want a little sneaky peek. Be nice to Apricot. I almost called him Appicot. I do call him Appicot, but I almost tried... I don't know what I was going for there. I tried not to say Appicot, but I started to. Appico. Be good, be safe. See ya. See ya. Bye-bye, shiz.